Helping his briars.
Cleaned up a little bit around our house, so get all these briars picked up. So here we go.
Welcome back to the nut house, everyone. Today we're going to clean up the yard a little bit. We have some rose bushes that we cut some of the limbs off of. We should have done that in the winter time, but better late than never, I guess. We are going to be washing the siding on the house, and we hope you enjoy and come along with us. So I want to give you a little backstory on our home. We purchased this 1998 mobile home on 3 acres. I say it was around 10 years ago now. We heard it on the local trading post, and that's where you just call in and tell people what you have for sale. And my mom heard it, and so we decided to come up the road and look, because we lived just right down the road back then. And so we looked at it, and we decided that the land was worth that kind of money. So we purchased it, but the living space, the mobile home, had a small fire in the master bedroom. The guy had left his laptop charging on the bed, and it started a fire, but the fire didn't get out of that room, like the roof or anything. It didn't go through any of that. So mainly it was smoke damage. So we had to, clean all of that, redo everything and gut it. But still, for $13,500, that was a steal of a deal. And so now, we can live debt free because we purchased a home that was undesirable to most people, but to us, we could see the potential. And to me, it's more important to be debt free than live in a huge mansion and owe and have to work for the rest of your life to pay for something. And we just like living simply. And so on this channel, that's what I'm showing you, how to, live debt free within your budget and to save money so maybe you could be debt free. And it lifts so much weight off of you when you don't owe anybody for anything. Of course, when we purchased that home and property, it didn't look like it does today. We had to redo the inside. We basically gutted it and put sheetrock in it, and then rocked the fireplace, and we extended the front porch. It was really like a little stoop, but we put on a front porch all the way across it, added a new roof. We got our greenhouses and 2 carports, and this took us about 10 years to do it, so it was not a quick thing. We moved in about a year and a half, I think, after we bought it, because we had the interior done, but the exterior we didn't start it until the process after we had been in there for a little bit. And so we've done a lot of things, and I hope one day we'll be able to bring you inside and show you some of the things that we did. We like the rustic kind of cabin lodgy feel, and so that's how we redid it. Pulled out all the carpet, put down new floors. So just know that the state that you're in now is not going to last forever. And if you're in a state of remodeling or living in a house that's unfinished, it's okay. We thank God for the blessings of even having a home. And so we just want to remember to be thankful today, whatever situation that we're in, that the Lord sees and He knows, and we will always improve, and we give Him the thanks for that. Now these were some overgrown azalea bushes. I think this is the first time in several years that we've actually cut them back, and we probably should have waited and done that later, but we decided to do it now. These landscape timbers need to be replaced as well. We would love to be able to replace those with some railroad ties so they would last a little bit longer, but then again, we're just waiting and doing what we can with what we have. So we're going to continue to clean all of this up and put it in our woods in a big pile and try to clean this up for the spring. So I don't know about y'all, but after winter, living in the woods like we do, the house always looks so terrible. I don't know if that's the tree debris or if it's mildew. I don't know what it is, but we got some, I think it's called 30-second cleaner from Walmart, and you're supposed to just spray it on and then you can hose it off, and it's supposed to just clean it off, and it did a really, really good job. But from smelling it, I'm pretty sure that you could probably do the same thing with some bleach and water mixed and spray it on and then hose it off. And I think the gallon of it was like $15, so it would save you even more money if you just tried the bleach to start with. But it did work, and I've already finished the front of the house, and so my husband is doing the back of the house, and then we'll be finished. But we will have to come back and pressure wash all the green off of all the porches and probably the gutters and such as that. But this cleaner did work well. You just have to go back over and reapply it because it doesn't actually get at every spot when you're, spraying it with a little, I think it's like a garden sprayer that we use. So anyway, it looks so much better when we were finished, so it did work. So one thing that you don't know about me is that I'm a fixer by nature. I always want to fix things, fix people's problems, fix things that are broken. And so with this house, it was just one more thing for us to fix and make, not really new again, but to make it better so that we could live here and not have to worry about having two jobs and trying to make ends meet. Now, I'm not saying that it's not a struggle. I mean, we all have our struggles, but this allowed us not to have a mortgage. And so by that, I was able to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. But I'm really diligent about spending, especially like on groceries and cooking from scratch. I just believe all of those things are healthier, and not only healthier, they sure do save us a lot of money. And I'm still trying to learn and make other things from scratch and do other things that would help save us money. I think that's one of my goals, not only to raise godly children, but to use what God has given me well, to use it for Him and for my family, and to spend it well and not overspend. So we all are a work in progress and we all have strongholds, but that's one thing that I'm working toward is, more cooking from scratch, a lot less buying convenience things. And so on this journey together, I hope we both can learn how to do things like that. I grew up, with a mom who cooked only from scratch and would buy 50 pounds of potatoes and we had a lot of potato meals. We had potatoes with every meal. And mainly we had beans and cornbread and potatoes and stuff from the garden. So I know all about cooking from scratch. But things like making homemade loaf bread or making homemade buns, those are things that she did not do, but she did make biscuits and cornbread and things like that. So I want to incorporate those things and learn some new things on how to get away from those convenience items. So the siding looks so much better, and I want to thank all y'all for listening and watching today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It would help us out so much, and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you.